So needless to say, I was definitely not a fan of the Season 2 changes. Ooh. Killed me from around a corner right here. Okay. My muscle memory was fighting with the game's new changes. But I did have some moments when I was starting to get used to it, or felt like I was figuring it out. I even adopted a strategy where I was going to start playing with 400 DPI. And just to get used to the game again, because I figured everything is different. My muscle memory is screaming fast, but everything feels slow. Going with 400 DPI, 31% cohesive. I'm gonna have to relearn the game because after the changes, I didn't like them too much. Oh well. 400 DPI is kind of wild. I did have moments at 400 DPI that I felt like it was good because it helped me track the enemies better at longer ranges. Yeah, I'm running out of ammo. I can do one or two things. I can go find somebody with ammo, or I can grab a kid off the ground. Or I can die. And then finally I tried a 800 DPI with a 16 soldier aim sensitivity. I feel like this worked the best for me. Bye-bye. If the other guy wasn't there, that would have been an easy one. The old misdirect. Its only counter is a second guy. I was about to say, dude. That was fun. Then I had another match with my 800 DPI settings, just the same as the last match, where I did even better. That's when I felt like I was getting into a groove and I was starting to relearn muscle memory for a new setting. So I wasn't playing 1200 anymore, where everything just felt wrong and off. Now I was starting to relearn on 800 DPI, and this match is really proof of that it started clicking with me. Dude, I wanted the damn suicide screen to get off. Wasn't even ready to come out. All these hits and no kills, just kind of... Oh, man. How'd that guy just die? Interesting. I'm really confused where the enemy is right now. They're either... Yep. They gotta be coming from this general direction. That's by me. That guy is just gonna camp up there the whole game. And be annoying. $28 and 5. Holy shit, dude. Am I back in it? I was going against a bunch of controller players. But you know what? There can be good controller players, but it is the weekend, so probably a lot of just casual people are on right now. 28-5, I'll take it, dude. I'm not gonna knock myself. I'll take that, man. So it's been a wild, wild ride for me because I really enjoyed the movement. I enjoyed the weapons, the way they aimed, the recoil, everything pre-season 2. I thought it was fine. I do think that some weapons needed to be toned down, but I play very aggressively, but I also play very passively too, aggressively passive. So I know how to play both of those play styles. I kind of mold them into each other. I have loadouts that are specifically set up for run and gun. I have loadouts that are set up like what you've seen in this video where I'm ADSing a lot more. That's because I set my SGX up for that, so it's like hipfire is only like 47 or something like that. So it's not even that good for hip firing. So I don't try to run and gun with it too much. But I have another SGX where its hip fire is all the way at 88 and I can sprint and shoot at the same times. And I have like my beloved M4A2. I love that gun so much. Like I will use that one for hip firing and ADSing. It's a carbine, by the way, and I use that one on my support class. So there's like a lot of different play styles I play, but those are the two main ones. I'm either going to be very strategical and take my time around corners with an ADS gun, and I might post up at certain areas like you seen in the last vid, and I'll try to like farm some kills there to equal out my deaths and hopefully go positive. I try to find these little hot spots of where I had success with a couple of kills, and I try to go back there to continue to keep getting success. And if the area is too dry, meaning like there's not enough enemies coming to that area, I might relocate and try to find the next hotspot. I'm but the major thing is when season 2 came out, everything was wrong. Like the movement was wrong, the guns were shooting wrong, everything was wrong. So in my best mind, like my best thought, I should say, is just relearn the game, play at a different setting, do whatever you can to trick your mind that you're learning something new for the first time. Like everything else, like the rhythm and tempo, all that is still in my head. But for some reason, my muscle memory just did not want to catch on to the changes. It was fighting the physics, the game updates. It didn't want to allow it. So the way to trick my mind and my muscle memory was just simply playing at a different sensitivity. Also, a little secret, what I did is I actually reduced my ADS sensitivity by 25%. So I turned back off cohesive like I did with uniform soldier aiming for 400 DPI and set it to 180. So when I went to 800 DPI, what I did is I turned off cohesive, turned off uniform soldier aiming, and lowered it by 25% of what my baseline sensitivity was. So that means that I'm actually ADSing at a slower sensitivity than my hip fire is. So that way I can still hip fire, be aggressive up close, be able to turn quickly and stuff like that. But when I'm ADSing, I'm slowed down a little bit so that I can, have a easier time of tracking enemies at further ranges. This was a little thing that I learned while I spent some time at 400 DPI, because at 400 DPI, I felt like it was super easy to track enemies at long ranges. Unfortunately, I didn't have the best clips to showcase that, but I did try to show like a couple of examples at 400 DPI. It was just a blast. It wasn't a blast though, learning all of this. I felt really distraught. Maybe that's too strong of a word. I was just bummed out pretty much because, like, damn, was I kicking ass season 1, just tearing it up, 25 plus kills, 5 deaths every match, and I was just having a good time. And I couldn't wait for the changes. And then when the changes came out, it was like, wow, the developers nerfed me. They didn't nerf like guns per se or movement. They nerfed me, my play style, how I play. Because they affected my muscle memory. Because I spent months practicing to get good at the game. So when you change things up that drastically, yeah, you're gonna notice it. Yeah, you're not going to be playing the same anymore. The thing is, I'm not a skilled player. You can watch my gameplay and you can see that I'm not like the best. But the thing is, the way that I play is allowing me to get these high kills and low deaths every match. That's literally anybody can do what I do. And I will never stop saying that. I will keep pushing that until the day I die. Anybody can be one of these high KD players. All they have to do is just play smart, be patient, or if you're going to be aggressive, be aggressive. Always keep the enemy guessing what the hell you're going to be doing. Anyway, guys, it's been a wild start to season 2. I'm going to be playing with this 800 DPI setting going forward. It's I don't know. It's a learning curve, definitely. I could have just played at my regular settings and just tried to learn from there, but somehow I like a challenge, and I feel like this is challenging me, so I'm gonna try the 800 DPI and just play all season 2 like that. And if I end up liking it and I adopt it, we'll go to season 3 and so on like that as well. As long as they don't change the freaking guns and movement anymore. Oh, please don't do that. Anyway, later, dudes.